of External Affairs has reacted to Donald Trump's H-1B visa restrictions. It's a fee hike that he has imposed. MEA has said that India-US expected to consult. MEA has also said that policymakers will assess recent steps and this will have humanitarian consequences, is what the government has said. My colleague Aditya Rajkal joins us with more details on this. Aditya, explain to us, how is the government looking at this recent announcement by Donald Trump? Aditya Rajkal joins us now. Aditya, what we know is that the government has reacted to the recent announcement by Donald Trump on the proposed restrictions on the US H-1B visa program. What is the government thinking about this, and how are they going to look at the fallout?
Definitely, it's a big statement coming in from the government of India on the restrictions imposed by the United States on the US H-1B visa program. On one, the government says that all concerned are actually studying the implications of this. This includes the Indian industry, which has already put out an initial analysis clarifying some perception related to the H-1B program. Apart from that, the government also says that the measure is likely to have humanitarian consequences by the way of disruption caused for families. The government of India hopes that these disruptions can be addressed suitably by the US authorities. Remember, this entire issue has been cropping up for quite some time. There have been statements issued for a long time, and now Trump actually going ahead and signing this declaration on the H-1B program and the huge costs that have been imposed on it. The industry in both India and the US have a stake in innovation and creativity and can be expected to consult on the best path forward. This is what the Ministry of External Affairs is saying. It also goes on to say that the skill, talent, mobility and the exchanges have contributed enormously to technology development, innovation, economic growth, competitiveness and wealth creation in the United States and India. And the policymakers will therefore assess the recent steps taken into account mutual benefits, which include strong people-to-people ties between two countries. So India is still trying to study out what are the consequences and repercussions of the H-1B program, but there is a very strong sentiment in the Indian diaspora and also the Indians, the skilled Indian workers, engineers, doctors, others who are working in the United States, that there will be huge costs imposed on them and this will impact their future. So will there be any changes or a course correction that will be made, and will the Indian government also reach out through back channel to White House and the Secretary of State? Perhaps only time will tell.
Aditya, we also have the trade deal negotiations going on, and we did see Donald Trump wishing the Prime Minister on his birthday, and there was a certain speculation that things are being talked about and things are being sorted out. Well, of course, the H-1B visa move is not unexpected. It's not a bolt from the blue, because we've all been talking about this. We've all been expecting this. How does the government look at this? Is it surprised by the speed with which it happened? Is it looking at prospects of a rollback as well?
Well, it doesn't seem like that there will be a rollback, but India was expecting this for quite some time. In fact, foreign policy wonks who've been closely monitoring the developments and the statements that have been coming in from the Trump administration clearly indicate that this was going to happen. This was imminent. This was one of the big policy agendas of the Trump administration as well. But clearly, this isn't in sync with the strategic and the bilateral cooperation that India and the United States has. Remember, there are thousands and thousands of Indian engineers, Indian, IT workers, Indian, very skilled talent pool from India that's working in the United States. And this is going to impact not only them, but their families as well in a major way. We'll have to see whether the H-1B new restrictions and the new program, does this impact only the new candidatures, or will this impact the past ones as well? The finer print needs to be studied in detail. Many trade bodies and business organizations have also issued statements on this. We have had the NASSCAM, which has said that they are also reviewing the final details of the order. The adjustments of this nature can potentially have ripple effects on the America's innovation ecosystem and the wider job economy. Remember, just a few months back, Elon Musk had also batted for such a program. The question really is that whether there would be representations now made to Trump, and will there be some kind of a course correction? Will there be a hard bargain? Perhaps in the next few weeks, that would be much clearer.
Right. Thank you, Aditya Raj Kaul, for those very important insights and important statement coming out from the MEA. MEA also acknowledging that there could be humanitarian consequences by way of disruptions caused for families with this recent move by the US Donald Trump government, and the Indian government hoping that these disruptions can be addressed suitably by US authorities.